Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for coming. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a general reading, so aspects of it may apply to you, but it could also apply to someone else that you're involved with at the moment. All right, so bottom of the goddess deck is Mawu, Mother Earth. So this is all about environmentalism and also about cleaning up your life, and also doing everything you can to assist the earth at this time. So that can be recycling, whatever, but these two kind of go hand in hand here, I feel, as well. So it looks like to me that certainly a partnership or a relationship, and it's a significant one, is really going to change your life in quite a significant way, because it's affecting your 10th house, and this is the world outside home. So this is a very important relationship. It's going to it's certainly going to shift, certainly the way you are presenting in the outer world, and so there could be a status change coming in for you to do with this person. And as I said, the 10th house is normally career, but it's also about your fame, your reputation, and your public status, and authorities in your life. It can also be about that. So it certainly is it could be somebody that you really admire, and you have a lot of admiration for them, and somebody that you feel is quite business oriented, or has those skills, or perhaps you feel that you could start a business with them. There's something to do with that coming in as well. But Guinevere is saying, true love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this person, as I said, is certainly going to activate this house in some way. It looks to me like it could be to do with a business, starting something together, something that you want to start together, or your interests could be aligning, and this person is going to assist you in some way to elevate perhaps your 10th house. You're certainly going to admire this person, and there's something about them which is you have a deep connection with. Okay, it can also be that you need to bring more romance into your life, and it can also be that you've been focused very much on your business, your work, your career, and everything else, and at the cost of this in your life up till now. And what this is saying is that you need to open up to allow this true love to come in, because there's work for you to do together. So you've got something that you need to work on together. It could be more than one thing. It could be a legacy that you're trying to create. You could be working with this person initially, or you could be involved with them in some way. But it certainly is going to provide some sort of platform for you, and this is going to elevate perhaps some deep-held desires, or some desires that you've wanted to elevate your profile. Possibly, perhaps this person is going to assist you with that. But it is very much about romance. This person may be very romantic, and you're going to need to handle your career, but also open up to allow this in. So the two have to be in balance. But you can also, as I said, be working together or working towards a common goal. This person is certainly going to activate that for you. At the bottom, you've got Pisces, I believe. So this is about faith. It's about really, tapping into the divine, and being imaginative and creative. So all of those aspects come in with the Pisces card. It can occur like that. It can also be that you may have some deep inhibitions, and this is where the 12th house comes in. You could have perhaps some self-defeating tendencies, and you don't want this to hold you back from this alignment that is coming in for you. So just try to keep yourself grounded, and focus on the faith and the belief side of the Pisces energy. It can also be that Obviously, Piscean activities may be coming in, and this is generally to do with the unconscious, but it can also be about activities which are connected to spiritual life, so spiritual beliefs and psychic awareness and everything to do with that realm may be coming in with this. So this person may activate that for you as well, and possibly there is a business that you can start which brings this in. And this is a worldwide trend at the moment. People are turning to find their truth, their meaning, and their purpose in the world. And a lot of it is coming from a spiritual base, whatever your belief system is. It's about that. And meditation may be coming in, mysticism, healing also may be coming in with this. So they may activate either something to do with the business, or they may activate a healing in you, which then opens something in yourself, which then is going to elevate your profile in some way. So some door could be opening to raise your consciousness, raise your ability to connect to the divine, and therefore you can infuse that into your career, into your life, into your profile, into your status, and your reputation is going to be elevated as well. So those are the positive aspects of the Pisces card. The other side of the Pisces card can be the urge to escape, or the urge to dabble in some sort of addiction. So just be careful that you don't allow old behaviors or old self-sabotaging practices to hold you back at this time. It can also be that there may be you may be under some kind of illusion. Perhaps you feel that this will not work, or you'll feel that that somehow this is all too wishy-washy for you. It's not grounded enough for you. You may have all of these feelings going on, but just remember, as I said, about believing, having faith in yourself, having faith in the connection and what it is you're trying to do together. I do feel that is the basis of this card for you. But so don't deceive yourself. Don't fall victim to some kind of illusion or confusion about what it is that you're trying to create. Have faith in yourself and in the partnership, and move forward from there. And I'm quite sure that once you open those doors and connect to the divine and allow yourself to enjoy that connection, it can infuse your life in many ways. It can be how you do business. It can be how you handle corporate relations. It's not necessarily religious at all, or airy-fairy, or esoteric necessarily, but it's connecting to the divine in a way which infuses your career, the way you're presenting in the world, your fame, your reputation. All of that gets touched by this divine light, and that generates all kinds of things. It actually connects you to universal principles, and the way you deal with people, the way you conduct yourself, has a sort of a spiritual edge to it, and people will be drawn to that. So don't be afraid to enter this and allow those doors to open your mind, and don't let, as I said, old behaviors or sort of karmic issues to be holding you back at this time. It can also be with this the Pisces, I believe, card, it can also be that you have a karmic connection to this person as well, and this could have sort of a twin flame or a soulmate or soul connection aspect to it as well. And you're here to create something. You're here to create a legacy, a business, or some kind of endeavor that you're going to start together. And it could be a karmic link. Perhaps you've manifested in this lifetime together to do this now. You've also got the 7th house, which is very much about partnership, and that is about it can be a business partnership, so this can come in with this, but it's also about committed partnership. So this is the next level up after a love affair. This is serious commitment, 7th house. So you're either going to be in a relationship with somebody currently, or somebody is coming into your life. And certainly with Guinevere, it seems to be the case here. So you've got Neptune sacrifice at the bottom, and then you've got Nementona sacred space at the top. So Nementona is saying create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So it seems to me that this is certainly something that you need to do at this time, because it's going to activate your 10th house, it's going to activate your 7th house, it really is going to infuse your entire world, really. But the sacred space is about creating a place, and this can be for you and this person, or it can just be for you. It's a place where you which has meaning for you. So you can create this in your home, whether it's a place in the garden, a little place that you can go and sit, or some sort of area in your garden, or it can be within your home. And it's like a safe space for you. It's a place where you keep certain things which are meaningful for you, which have meaning for you. Some people light candles, some people have incense there, others have objects there which are important for them and are meaningful for them. So it can be about that, but it can also be that you and this person as a couple, or you yourself, can go and visit a power place, and this can be a church or some sort of structure which has great power. It can be an historical place, or it can be a place in nature which has power, and you will be drawn there. You will know. It could be, as I said, an historic place, and perhaps you need to travel there. So there's something that you perhaps would like to go and do, or something you would like to do, and this person can come with you, or you can go on yourself, by yourself. But this is about creating a sacred space for yourself to connect with the divine, and you need to do that because you've got Pisces, you've got Neptune, and these are important cards, and both of them are connected to the 12th house. So certainly this is about activating something in you. This person is going to activate something powerful in you, and that is something is going to click into place, I feel. At the bottom, you have got Neptune sacrifice. As I said, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and it's the ruler of the 12th house. So very strong. This energy is very strong with you. Neptune is the planet of connecting to the divine. It's the planet of imagination. It's like your crown chakra is open, and all the information is pouring down. So it has got that very imaginative and beautiful connection about it. The other side of Neptune is that you may have to let go of some things. This is why it says sacrifice. You may have to let go of some things in order to be aligned in this partnership. So this can be all kinds of things. This can be self-sabotaging behaviors. This can be ancient history that you've been, like baggage, emotional baggage. It can be addictive behaviors, or behaviors that you've had in the past. It can be addictive substances, or it can be addiction to anything, really, anything. It can be too much media. It can be to electronics. It can be to shopping, whatever. So something needs to be let go of, but it can also simply be an ego death of some sort. So this can be the urge to grow, to actually reach for something higher. But in order to do that, you have to go through this symbolic ego death. And then once you do that, then you can reach the higher levels of divinity. And as I said, divinity is not necessarily religion or, any of these sort of airy-fairy kind of practices. This can be very, very practical in your life. It can actually, as I said, infuse your life in a great many ways. It can draw certain things to you and open doors for you. So connecting to the divine in that way. So it's going through an ego death in order to reach the other side. And this will manifest in your relationship house. It could be very well that you are in a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection. And this is usually par for the course, where certain aspects of yourself die off in order to make room for a more balanced male and female energy, and to actually elevate you so that you leave your egotistical side behind for the greater good. And when you link in a partnership of that nature, a sacred union of that nature, that is part of the course. You go through this. You go through an ego death. You awaken to the possibilities, and your life takes on meaning, and that can all be tied up with the Neptune card. It can also be that you may be deceiving yourself in some way, or you may be under some kind of illusion, because Neptune can do that. It can draw a veil over things and make things unclear or confusing. So make sure that you are grounded, and that you are communicating properly, and that you are doing everything you can to be clear about your actions and about what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And with Nementona, the grounding comes in with this, and you're going to need that with Neptune sacrifice, because under Neptune's vibes, you can be elevated to such a height that your feet literally leave the ground. You kind of are floating. So you need to ground yourself. It's a beautiful feeling, and it's like a falling in love feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. But do make sure that you ground yourself, and do everything you can to promote clarity at this time. But it certainly looks to me like you are connecting to divine aspects of yourself, which perhaps up till now have not been at the forefront. They've been sort of suppressed, or perhaps haven't been utilized fully at this time. Then we have the 12th house, which, as I said, is connected to these two. 12th house is the house of the unconscious. So this is about your unconscious motivations, drives, your programming, what you've seen in your family. So that all amounts to your programming, your conditioning, everything to do with that. It can also be suppressed emotions and feelings that you have at this time. It could also be about repetitive behaviors that you, as I said, things that have been going on under the surface that you haven't really dealt with. It can also be the house of retreat, so withdrawal, seclusion, but it's certainly the house of spiritual life, meditation, healing, and everything to do with mysticism as well. So you may be getting a brush of this at this time, and don't be afraid to explore that as well. As it is also the house of karma, so there could be some details that you are busy working on at this moment, but I do feel that this is about releasing. This is about releasing aspects of yourself which have not been activated up till now. This is about releasing aspects of your personality, of your inner self, of your karmic inheritance, to push you in a new direction. It's going to open things up for you. It's going to be manifested by, it's going to be brought in by this person, and this activity, and it's certainly going to infuse a great many areas of your life. So the 12th house can be twin flamey. Again, this keeps coming in, twin flame, or really a sacred union of some sort could be coming in, and this person is going to activate that for you, I feel, as well. So it can also be about some sort of spiritual debt or some sort of karmic lesson that you may also be needing to overcome or manifest at this time, or something that you're coming here to do with this person. I do feel there's a karmic link here. We've got air element communicating, so this is everything to do with communication, verbal, written, and body language as well. So certainly something has got to be said or written, and whether this is you writing about your own personal experience or dealing with certain issues, putting things to bed in your mind and in your unconscious, pulling things up, but something needs to be expressed. So whether you write it down as a letter form and then burn it to release the negativity of that, or whether it's something you need to say to this person or in general, but it's a form of expression. This card can also be about using electronics and technology and getting glimpses of the future. So you could be getting, getting flashes of the future. Perhaps that is what is opening up for you, this connection with the divine. Perhaps you're getting glimpses of the future as well. That could be coming in. It's also about messages. So you could be receiving a message or giving a message out at this time. It can also be about visiting high places. So you may need to go to a sacred space, visit somewhere which has power tower, and it could be mountainous or high up in some way, or it could be that you have air travel coming up soon for you. So this is air travel in some way, but you're elevated, and I do feel, as I said with the cards, elevation is coming up for you. This is about lifting yourself to a new realm, really, to a new level. And certainly this card can do that. This is the card of manifestation. So positive thoughts, positive words will get you everywhere you need to go. So make sure you focus on that. Very, very important. And at the top you have another beautiful card. You've got abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So as I said, I do feel that this is about some activation that you're going to be getting, whether it's a twin flame activation or whether this person is activating some karmic situation for you, where you are joining forces to do something, do work, to do something in the world. And it's a joining together, but you're also going to be blessed by the universe in some way. So normally this can be monetary, but it can also be as in abundance, which can be an idea, or because it's coming to do with the 12th house, this can be this relationship which is going to, as I said, elevate and open channels for you which have previously not been open, or you haven't focused on them. Perhaps you just felt that you would be misunderstood by others around you, so you suppressed it. So it could be that, but be open to receiving. The universe is going to gift you with a variety of things, or it could be one massive thing. It could be a realization. It could be faith. It could be some kind of massive understanding. It could be, as I said, a fantastic idea, or it could just be a glimpse of the future, some kind of gift, some kind of abundance. It could also be a rescue from yourself, being the 12th house. But it could also be that you, some sort of form of expression that you may need to do at this time. Something needs to be expressed, and this could be, connected to prosperity, creating prosperity for others, or prosperity in situations, whether it's business related or whatever. So take it how it resonates for you. But with abundancia, she brings abundance, and it's a cornucopia she's carrying. So it's not a small thing, this. So whatever, even if it's purely emotional, it could be an emotional release that you have with this, and you need to express this in some way, whether you just write about it or blog about it, or you express it to this other person or to others. It could be healing, it could be therapy, you could be in the helping professions, but this is abundance coming in for you. As I said, you've got Virgo, I analyze. This is the card of sifting and sorting and weighing up. But it's also the card of working with numbers or words. So this could be important for you at this time. But this is about analyzing certain things. So it's a mental sign. So you may find that with all this connecting with the divine and the universe stepping in, you may find that you can't actually analyze it too well. You're kind of unable to, you're trying to mentally conceptualize things, and you may be having a difficulty with that because of all this water energy and because of all this connection with the divine and so on. So, but it could also be that you are sifting and sorting everything that you are receiving now. You're actually getting a system in place. You're actually creating something which is like a blueprint or a plan, or manifesting something, or you're advising others. You could be advising others as well at this time, or it could be to do with your current line of work. So it's very much detail oriented, is Virgo, very detail oriented, but it can also be about decluttering. So this can be decluttering your emotions, which 12th house, this can be letting go of baggage, things that just don't serve you anymore, emotions, situations, experiences, memories, decluttering in general. But it can also be a physical decluttering, perhaps it's your environment, and this can be cleaning up your environment as well. This is also about health and diet. So looking after your body. Your body is your vehicle. This is what is going to carry you through life. So you must absolutely treat it like the temple it is. So Be fastidious about what you're putting into your body, what you're watching, what you're eating, what you're drinking, and exercising. So it's about balance. So that is all of that is encapsulated with the Virgo card. So analyze your health, your well-being, analyze what is going on around you, and how you can use all these wonderful energies that are coming in for you, how you can use them now going forward. And just do a general declutter, whether it's, as I said, physical within your environment, your home, and so on, or whether it's emotional. A declutter may be very well needed at this time. Then at the bottom of the goddess deck, we had Mawu, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this may be a calling. You may be creating this with this person, or it's a business interest of yours, or something that you're seeing. It could be about growing things. It could be about spending time close to the earth. It could be about recycling. Whatever it is, it could be broader than that. It could be to do with animals. It could be to do with the rainforest. Whatever it is, whatever is going to activate that interest for you. That is what Mawu is saying. And she will greatly appreciate any assistance that you can give at this time to assist the earth as she goes through her ascension. So you can do small things within your home. You can recycle. You can use environmentally friendly products. You can detox your home. And I feel this is what the Virgo is also about. It's about detoxing your home of nasty chemicals, things that just are not helping. They just block up the environment. But also it's about, your own personal self-care. What are you using at this time? Just clean it all up and use things which are going to be kind to the earth. It can also be about joining an association or a group or some kind of society which has environmentalism interests, something that will activate you, some contribution that you can make, whether it's the ocean or the land, whatever is your area of interest, or any contribution that you can give will be greatly appreciated. But she's also saying that environmentalism is part of your manifesto this time around on Earth. So see what you can do in that line. Just going to do a destiny card for you now. Okay, to come out. Surrender. Huh? All right. So certainly, This basically encapsulates everything that we've discussed already to do with the Pisces card, the Neptune card, and the 12th house. So there's certainly some aspect of surrender here which is required. So this can be surrendering to the divine. This can be surrendering to this relationship, which may be twin flame, or it could be a sacred union. And there's work to be done. There's inner work to be done on that. When you do the inner work, then it manifests externally, which will affect your 10th house, how people perceive you, your public status. But you need to surrender to this true love, or to the feelings of love and romance and all of those beautiful things which make life worthwhile. But certainly surrender comes in with Pisces, with Neptune, and with the 12th house. And there's certain aspects within yourself and within your relationship and part of your working life, or your external life, everything that you admire about the world, what you're constantly striving for. There's an element of surrender here, which will then open other doors for you and open aspects of yourself which now need to be harnessed at this time. Obviously, you have an important mission. You have certain aspects that you need to share with the world, and it's time to do that now. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and I will see you next time.